live. Worlds in Ink. Can you hear me? This is Omnidog. I believe I am live. We are trying something live for Omnibros Live. Jesse, say what? Oh, hell. Wait, there. I fixed that. We can hear you. Okay. Okay, now I muted that. We're trying a new system. Yes, we're trying a new streaming service that everybody was supposed to be on at 11:30 to help me with, and nobody showed up. So you're getting the best I can do. I couldn't put anything on the Omnibus Collectors page. Yeah, I got the echo. I got rid of the echo. I couldn't put anything on the Omnibus Collectors chat, but I figured out how to broadcast. So here's the broadcast, and you guys all found out how. You got alerted through your email and things like that. How'd you find out that we were on the air? Not through the Omnibus Collectors page, because you subscribed. That's how you found out, right? Because of your subscription. That's how you found out. Let me tell the guys that we're live. I think they'll be surprised. We are live. Okay. Saw it on this channel. Okay. Eventually, my co-host will be with me, and we're going to be talking about news. Got an email. Kevin Paul Sason, the master of Photoshop, who came up with his most popular Omnibus Collectors page, Spider-Man one. Congratulations, Kevin Paul. That was the amazing Omnibus Collectors page, Spider-Man one. I like to think that I had a small part in it, since I came up with 7 runs, which was good for me to be able to come up with 7 runs of Spider-Man. That was pretty good for me to get 7 letters of Spider-Man for Omnibus. There's Thomas Judge. What's up, buddy? So today we're going to be doing news, and it's noon right now. So those guys are going to be late. They're always late, and it's noon right now, and we start a little bit early. So that's no problem. I can vamp. I can do it. I can show you some things that I just got to go with my Morbius figure. 6-arm Spider-Man. This is the greatest. I can't wait to pose him. So there. That's what I just got. That's what I'm most proud of. Where is 6-arm? Where is Morbius? Oh, he's up by Amazing Spider-Man. Okay. So we're going to talk about news. And I couldn't put it on the Omnibus page because I didn't get any help. And I tried to highlight the YouTube page, but it didn't do anything on the Omnibus Collectors page. So we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. But here's the reason. Hangouts, Google Hangouts is going away August 1st. It's just vanishing. It's going away. So we had to find a new streaming service, and this is called StreamYard, and this is the best we could come up with. So eventually my co-hosts will be on, and we'll give you the show, but I had to figure this out myself. And, you know, I'm 60 years old, and I'm not the best with technology, even though I'm an early adopter of technology. There's Extreme Gabe. I will add him to the stream. There he is.
Hey, cool, man. This is working a little bit, huh?
Yeah. I could not figure out how to add the YouTube link to the Omnibus group page. I just couldn't figure it out. So we'll have to figure that out I don't know. We could try and figure it out.
I'll just go to the YouTube page right now and just put it in.
Well, I tried doing that and it wouldn't give me anything. But go ahead and try.
I mean, I'm on YouTube right now, so I can just copy that link and put it in the group.
Okay, I tried that and it wouldn't work. But you do it.
So that's going to be something we're going to need to work on a little bit, is how to get that link ahead of time, like we used to with Hangouts, right?
Right. That was the issue for me.
Does everybody know what we're talking about?
Yeah, I told them that we're working on a new streaming service. That Hangouts is going away, and we needed to come up with a new streaming service because August 1st, Hangouts is going away. Good morning, Lionheart. Hello, Matt Miranda.
All right, so I got the link. I'll put it. I'm making the post right now.
Okay. It will go quad. I think it might go quad screen. I know it's showing it'll go 3-screen. Gio will be joining us momentarily.
So what have you been up to, Jess?
I've been a little under the weather, so a noon show is good for me because by the time 8 o'clock rolls around, I am in bed. I have just not been feeling myself. So other than that, but I have been reading a lot. I've been reading a lot of X-Men. I've been reading West Coast Avengers. That's been really good. And like that. And my daughter's coming over, and I imagine we're going to probably finish up Horizon Zero Dawn today. How is it working for you? Are you able to set it up?
I posted it on the chat, or I'm in the group, but it doesn't look right.
Right.
Like it doesn't have like the little icon. It just has the link, and it just says YouTube. But I mean,
and when you click YouTube, does it take you to the page?
Let me see. I just walked away from the group.
Hey,
so,
ETL.
Are you like on YouTube at the same time looking at the chat, or is the chat showing up in the StreamYard?
The chat is showing up in StreamYard.
I don't see shit.
You're not seeing the chat, or you're not seeing YouTube?
I'm not seeing the chat.
Oh, that's weird. Because it's showing up in my...
I think I need to make an account.
Oh, maybe that's what you need to do.
Maybe, yeah. Because I didn't make an account. They just said, give us the screen name. And I was like, Gabe Condom Filter. No, that doesn't fit. So I just jumped in real quick. Where was I?
Well, before I forget, this would probably be a good time for me to talk about InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. Every quarter, there's an Omnibroslive discount code. Over $50 in an order of collected editions gets you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. ETL, I agree. I'm almost done with Volume 1. I really love it.
Volume 1 of what now?
West Coast Avengers. The new one.
Oh, I was like, man, you went way back there? Jesus.
What's that?
I thought you were talking about the original West Coast Avengers.
Oh, no, the new one with Kelly Thompson, yeah. Should be able to see the chat on YouTube. Yeah, you should be. It's a 10-second delay.
Yeah. Either way, I just don't see it on here, but I think it's because I just made an account, so I don't know if that's going to work or what. I'm not going to mess with it on the show. Nobody wants to be like, let's watch a live stream of Gabe making an account and looking up his email so that he can get his account codes. Nobody wants to see that. But there's some cool stuff on here. We'll figure this out.
A week in geekdom. Where is his?
All right, let's see how this three-way works. Oh, I'm in the middle. It's a Gabe sandwich.
I don't have his picture.
Hold on.
There he is.
I'm here.
What's that, Gio?
Oh, this is weird. Oh, boy.
I can make it like this.
Oh, that's cool.
How it should be.
Oh, yeah. You get the big square.
It's like the Brady Bunch. Or
Oh,
it could be like that. There we go. That's
kinda
good.
cool.
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
matter
like the
either
Brady
way.
Bunch.
I like it.
I haven't looked this up yet, but we got to figure out screen share. Oh, there's a screen share button down here. Maybe if I look at the buttons on the screen, I know what this shit does. Cool. Yeah, so San Diego is this week.
When do you go?
Tuesday. My flight's like at 7:30 in the morning or something outrageous like that. So I'm flying out Tuesday. So I'll be there from Tuesday till Sunday night. I fly back home on like a midnight flight back home. I don't know why they did that to me, but I fly back early. So if anybody's going to San Diego this year, I can't see the chat, so I don't know. You can come see me. Honestly, like if you see me, come say what's up. You know, I'm super personable. I'm outgoing. I'm not gonna wipe a booger on you. Well, that part might not be true. But yeah, I mean, I'm there to meet people. Yes, I will be working, and yes, I will be busy. But definitely don't be intimidated by the booth or by the San Diego presence itself. Definitely come if you're watching the show, if you're a fan of the show, if you're one of us, and by that I mean OmniBro or Omni Sister or whatever pronoun you want to put on there. Definitely come by Torpedo. If you see me, say what's up. Come shake my hand. We'll take pictures. I'll autograph a comic book for you. I'll fuck up your comic book with my signature. And definitely, like, you know, just maybe we can hang out after the show. We'll figure out a place to drink. Because one thing about San Diego, one of the coolest things about San Diego, is unlike any other con, the after con is the best part. Most of the time when you go to a convention, everybody just goes to the hotel lobby or the hotel bar or the hotel restaurant to hang out. San Diego, after the convention like lets out, everybody just spills onto the street because directly across the street, across the trolley tracks, is the Gaslamp district, and it is nothing but restaurants and bars and clubs and shopping malls and things like that. So it's really everybody just spills out there and it turns into like this little party town afterwards. And it's great because I always run into comic book creators walking down the street who are just going on their way to a bar to meet people. You run into friends, you run into people you haven't seen for a long time. You just kind of meet up with random people, you end up making new friends. So it's a very cool social environment outside of the con itself. So definitely, if you see me, let's meet up. Let's hang out. Let's say, hey, you know, you could just come give me a hug and touch my butt, whatever. So that's going on. San Diego. I was looking it up and I kind of got caught talking. Why did I got a million text messages? So Torpedo is booth. I think it's booth 1000 is our vintage booth. Yeah, so booth 1000 is where we're gonna unveil that crazy collection I've been talking about for a while.
Ooh.
Which has that Amazing Fantasy 15. That's a 9.4.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, like one of the highest graded books out there of that issue. Definitely gonna be. I think John's asking for 1.1 million. I think that's a little low, but still. So yeah, that's we're gonna have $1 million comic book at the booth, along with everything else. We're gonna have tons and tons and tons of Golden Age, Silver Age comics. So you can always check out really cool stuff there. It's gonna be a totally new setup. We're not gonna have long boxes and long boxes and long boxes of stuff or a wall with all the CGCs. We're actually gonna have showcases. We're gonna have glass cabinets for most of this stuff. So it's gonna be a new kind of look. And a little more relevant to the show and relevant to the little niche that we're in, our trade paperback booth is going to be booth 817, and it's a massive booth. It takes up like 5 booth spaces. But with our booth, we do 80% off trade paperbacks, omnibus, hardcovers, whatever's there. So. Wow. It's 80% off if you buy. It's a tier. It's a stacking tier discount. So, I think if you buy 10 or more, it starts off at 50. If you get 10 or more, it'll gradually go up to 80% off.
80% off. That's practically free.
Yeah, we're just blowing stuff out. I mean, you can get really great stuff for like $5.
So did you figure out how to post it in the chat, Gabe?
Post what in the chat?
The YouTube connection.
I posted it in the group.
I'm sorry, the group, and it works?
Yeah, it works.
Because I couldn't figure out how to do it. You'll have to show me how to do it.
Okay. It's basically just the same way. But again, it just doesn't have like the sparkle to it like it usually does. Like it doesn't have like our banner on it and things like that. So I don't know why it doesn't do that. It's weird.
Well, I tried highlighting it. I copied and pasted the address, and it still wouldn't work for me.
It's on there. So
okay,
we'll figure it out. Again, this is making mistakes and learning things is what's going to be fun about this, especially because it seems like we could get really cool visuals on here apparently, right? We could show pictures, and we could do, maybe you could even do like station break, or like the like test patterns and stuff like that if something goes wrong.
The chat appears to like this configuration the best.
Nice. Until we get another person, and then it's a foursome.
Yeah, let me see what this bar does.
Uh-oh. Here's where he sets off the nukes.
It didn't do it. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, it did. My heart stopped for a second.
I don't know how many we can get in this.
I think it's supposed to be up to 6 people.
6, okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot. How about I'll just put the link in the chat so everybody can join us in here. We'll see how many people we can get into this.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's not a good idea. It's going to be nothing but naked people showing up in here.
Oh, man.
And there goes our sponsorship.
Yeah. We'll try that
maybe a different sponsorship
someday.
Will show up.
Yeah. Maybe on our anniversary.
Yeah, so
passed.
Do we have any news besides my 6-armed Spider-Man to go with Morbius that I didn't even know existed, and now I can't wait to put up there on my Amazing Spider-Man shelf, battling Morbius?
That thing is cool.
It is really cool. I'm like way excited. Also, go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say we could talk about the new Black Label books.
Go for it.
You mean the more Batman titles?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So Jeff Lemire is doing Joker series, 3-issue series, and The Question, The Deaths of Vic Sage, another 3-issue series.
Well, that's good. The Question.
Yeah.
But it's not the question anybody really wants.
I want it.
No, you don't. No, everybody wants Renee Montoya.
No, I want Vic Sage.
Joker Killer Smile. It's with Andrea Sorrentino, and then The Question is with Dennis Cohen and Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how that works out.
That sounds good.
I think the Bill Sienkiewicz and the other guy, I forgot his name.
Dennis Cowan.
There we go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Cowan. I think they've worked together before. I think Cowan's inked Sienkiewicz, which you have to be on a different wavelength to be able to ink Bill Sienkiewicz, I would think, because you never know what that guy's putting down. And you never know it's really hard to interpret what he's doing. So to be able to like ink that and bring it to real life, I give that guy credit. But we'll see what this looks like. I don't know. Bill Sienkiewicz is doing the covers, maybe, and Dennis Cowan's doing the interiors. But we'll see, because we haven't seen anything yet. We don't know any real details. But again, with Black Label, they seem to be following a trend that, one, it's all Batman titles, besides 2 out of like the 10 that's been announced. And they're following the 3-issue format, which is really good, because I think you get a lot of it stops, or it prevents, or it makes harder for any of these writers to get too decompressed. So I think the 3 issues is going to make the story tighter and hopefully create a better environment in the story, a better atmosphere. It's hard to tell because the only book that's finished that's 3 issues so far is Batman Damned, and that took a year. A year plus, I think. So that's really hard to say how that 3-issue format really worked compared to these other ones that are coming out. But yeah, so we'll see. So we have Superman and we have The Question, which are the only non-Batman related titles so far.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been complaining about.
Wait, who's writing The Question?
Both are by Lemire.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so those things are going to be great.
That will be great.
Yeah.
I hope he does covers. I hope he does some kind of art, because his art's a little like, it's wonky comparatively to, you know, your normal superhero comic kind of art. But I just love seeing that guy's like ink wash kind of style he has, and to see him do superheroes in that format is really jarring, and I like that. It's really cool.
Well, it says Joker Killer Smile will focus on Joker in as the Arkham mental patient, and instead of Harley Quinn treating him, it's going to be a new character called Dr. Ben Arnell. That's all the info we have so far on that one.
I'm sick of the Joker.
And The Question, I think it's will explore a version of the hero who dies and is reincarnated over and over in his home of Hub City.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm more excited about The Question simply because I have a Batman fatigue with so many Batman titles and so many, like Gabe said, it's just Batman-centric Black Label. I'm not really that interested in checking it out. But who knows? It might be great.
I'm interested in that Harleen Quinzel Silence of the Lambs treatment of the Joker, but that's about it. I'm just jokered out.
Every one of these Batman books has been Joker as the villain so far. So you had Batman Damned, you had Last Night.
The other one with Sean Murphy, I forgot the name.
The White Knight.
Oh, was that a Black Label book?
Well, it is now.
It is, it's now a Black Label book. I don't know.
And,
I think
well, Harleen's obviously going to be the Joker. Obviously, Joker Smile's going to be the Joker. So maybe this is DC's way of giving people who write probably really great Batman pitches, because I think everybody has a Batman story in them. If you're a comic book writer, everybody has a Batman story in you, and you probably have a Joker-related story, or you have a take that you want to put on the Joker because the Joker is so synonymous with that character and the world of comics in general. Maybe this is giving everybody the chance to kind of get their own that story out there, and it doesn't have to require them to be part of the mainline Batman or, you know, mainline Detective Comics title or something like that. So it seems to be giving everybody a chance to kind of get these stories out there, but it's too much already. It's all Joker. It's all Batman.
Yeah, there's so many characters out there. I want to see more stuff, not just Gotham.
Yeah, agreed.
And not just Joker. I mean, I'd be fine if these were all different Batman villains. You know, like, you know, one of them could have been Clayface, or, you know, you can have, you know, Kite Man come back again, or, you know, something like that. But, you know, it's Joker. I mean, Joker's nice, but I think we've had enough Joker stuff for a while.
Yeah. Speaking of new comics, I don't know if this is newsworthy or not, but Michael Allred is working on a bio OGN on David Bowie. It looks pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys have seen the cover for it.
Oh yeah, it looks cool.
Bowie, Stardust, Ray Guns, and Moon Age Daydreams by Michael Allred, Steve Horton, and Laura Allred. It's basically a bio on Bowie's legacy and all that stuff.
I love Michael Allred and I love David Bowie, so I'm sure I'm going to love this.
It looks pretty awesome. I mean, I think Allred's art lends itself to how eccentric
Yeah.
Bowie was. So I think it's going to look great in hardcover.
You know what I like about this format is that we can step all over each other's sentences and we don't have our picture immediately flash to the front. We
Oh,
can
yeah.
be as rude as we want.
Well, that never stopped us from before.
Well, that's true. I always felt bad if I stepped on Geo and it slapped him to the background and brought me to the foreground. So,
I
Yeah,
only
and
feel bad cutting off Geo. Like I
well,
just
that's
did.
true. Me too.
Yeah, I don't feel bad cutting off Jess or Louise. Or anybody else.
Shut
Just
up.
Geo.
We'll see tomorrow when Omar's on the show. Let's see what happens.
Oh my God. Let's all step on him.
We all could. He is kind of little.
Everyone is compared to you, though.
Yeah. Although I think I am the smallest out of everybody here. So
I don't know. Riley's kind of a manlet.
Speaking of other comic book related stuff, I just found out like a couple minutes ago, CGC and eBay are teaming up to ensure authenticity of collectible auctions. Do you know anything about this?
What's going on with that?
Let me read real quick. Apparently, there's going to be like a level that people pay for to get things secured for them. There is an authenticity review that is $5 per collectible. A CGC expert examines the photos from the eBay listing and provides a preliminary opinion on the collectible's authenticity. The preliminary opinions of it include likely genuine, not genuine, and inconclusive. Then you get another level, which is $10 per collectible. And I think, let's see, it's the preliminary options are from likely. I'm not going to read all of this.
Wait,
yeah.
is there a
I'll break it down
problem?
for you.
Is there a problem with authenticity of CGCs?
No. What it is, I'll break it down for you real quick.
All right, thank you.
At least from my understanding. So you could pay CGC to look at an auction for you. And it doesn't have to be a CGC book, just a comic book in general, just any auction. Well, not any auction. Like they're not going to go look at, some silverware set and tell you if it's authentic or not. But you basically pay them, they'll check out the auction, and they will let you know as best as they can by looking at the pictures and the auction themselves if the item is authentic. And if you pay them the $10 tier that Gio was talking about, they will also give you a apparent grade range that they think would be a part of that book, or that book's apparent grade that you can, the best anybody will be able to do from looking at pictures online. It's basically just, I'm going to say this the wrong way, so I might just leave that alone. You're basically paying CGC to give you that little bit of an assurance policy that A, it's authentic, and B, it's the grade that the seller is listing it at. I would think.
Okay.
So that's also going to cause a few things to probably happen. One, it's going to put these sellers on on more of a spotlight, where they're going to absolutely have to take better pictures of your items, list things accordingly, list conditions accordingly. It's going to hold them a little bit more accountable, I think. I don't think CGC has anything in relation to the actual item itself or the listing that they can't tell eBay this guy's listing is incorrect because he has it as a near mint, but we think it's it's a very fine plus or something like that. I don't think they have any kind of interference, but you could pay them to give them their opinion on that item. So if you're somebody out there who isn't really good at grading comics, like looking at things on looking at pictures of comics online to look at the grade, it's hard to do no matter what, because there's only so much you can actually get out of a picture. But they will give you an apparent grade range, so that will help you out that way, and also probably keep these sellers in check.
So the seller would pay CGC to do that for them?
The buyer, like you would, if you're looking at an item on eBay, like you go, "Oh, this is Hulk 181. This is really cool." But I'm not. This guy's asking $1,200 for it. And
Right.
That's
Okay.
a lot of money. I want to know if that's the grade, and stuff like that. And again, I don't think CGC has anything to say that. Oh, this guy's price is too high. They'll just tell you, "Hey, here's what we think the apparent grade is," and it's a large range of a grade. It looks like, according to the article, they're not going to tell you it's a 9.2, it's an 8.5, it's going to be a 9.8, anything like that. I think it's a range. It's going to be a range between an 8 and a 9. So it kind of gives you like a large idea, or maybe it won't be so pinpoint accurate because you can't, because they're not actually grading it. But so there's a little bit more reassurance out there for people buying stuff online that you have to pay somebody $5 for or $10 for. So
it says here also that the reviews will take up to 2 business days, and inconclusive analysis will result in a refund. Those who purchase one of these services will receive a discount on a full CGC grading in the amount of the cost of the service. So there you go.
So if you buy a book, you get $10 towards the grading of it.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Good for them. They're taking money from people who don't know how to grade comics. So it's helping people out. That's mean. No, they're helping people out. Not really. Give me $2 and I'll tell you an apparent grade of a comic book.
Nice.
Yeah. I would only buy CGC books online.
Yeah.
That's the only way to be sure.
Well, if you're going to spend big money, or it's really anything like that, is if you are particular about the condition of a book. Like, if you don't really care too much about the condition of a book, fine, you can buy stuff on eBay all day long, and you won't get hurt by it. You'll be fine if it comes back to a couple spine ticks or a road spine or cracks or anything like that. But if you're particular and you only want certain grades and you only buy near mint condition books, then that's when this kind of comes in. That helps. And it's also, if you're going to spend big money on a first appearance book or just big money on a key book in general, you want to buy CGC books off eBay because you don't know the grade. This CGC is there as a grading service to help out with this type of stuff where you know what the grade is. You don't have to worry about it missing a page. And that's one more thing, that unless the seller is taking super high quality pictures, and I don't just mean like high definition, I mean, don't just take a picture just the front of the book. I mean, you need to take pictures of the front of the book, the back of the book, and even some inside pictures. Because if you're missing a coupon, especially like on a Hulk 181, that if that Marvel stamp has been cut out, stuff like that all affects the grade. And if that's something that you are particular about, that's why you want to buy CGC books on eBay as opposed to buying raw books, because you don't know if it's missing a coupon or if it's missing a page or somebody wrote their name inside of it somewhere, unless you see pictures of it.
Yeah.
If you're paying $100, if you're paying over $100 on a comic book, get a CGC one on eBay. Seriously.
I agree.
All right, what's up?
Did we talk about the Switch Lite from Nintendo?
No, not yet. What's up?
Because that got announced, and then people were talking about it. And I don't know. Do you guys game as much as you used to, or am I the only one?
You might be the only one.
I know Luis games a lot. I just sold him my Switch.
Oh, that's right. There's the Nintendo Switch, which is $300, and now they're coming out with the Switch Lite, which is $200. And basically, they took out the TV mode, so you can't dock it on your TV. It's only mobile. You can't do the tabletop mode, which is great if you want to put it on your table, I guess. You can't detach the Joy-Con controllers, the separate things. It's still just one little huge package. No docking. It's smaller than the original Switch. The screen is smaller. The battery is longer, though. It lasts up to 7 hours, approximately. And yeah, a lot of people were a little bit confused by it because to be honest, I prefer the original over the light version, unless all you want is a mobile platform that's a substitute for what the 3DS and the Game Boys and all that stuff did. But you want a modern Nintendo mobile thing, then the Switch Lite might be for you. But otherwise, I would recommend sticking with the OG Switch for now.
Yeah, I think so too.
How much of a price difference are we talking about?
$100 from 300, it goes down to 200.
That
Plus,
doesn't make any sense to me because it's been out for what, close to 3 years?
2 year, and yeah, I think so, something like that.
Okay, so usually when they do these product changes like that, it's usually new technology is out there and it's getting cheaper to manufacture, so they make a new console. So they're just giving you $100 off.
Yeah,
which is it's already cheaper to make. The parts are already cheaper to make as it is, but then they're taking away like I don't know, 25% of the features that the original console had.
yeah, it doesn't have the motion camera either, nor the rumble feature on the controllers. So really, plus if you buy the Switch Lite and you start buying accessories for it or games, you might as well just buy the regular one because you're gonna bump up that price to $300, and you could easily find a bundle of the original for around the same price. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's for a very specific crowd.
I mean, if you don't have a Switch now and you don't care about docking it so that you can play it on your TV, or if you're not interested in doing the when you stand it up on the table and it's like 2 or 3 people, you can play on the same small screen or whatever. I mean, a lot of stuff I don't know. I don't game as much as I used to. I have a Switch. It's here covered in dust, honestly. But I don't know how often those features, or who actually uses those types of features. I don't know how many times I've never used the kickstand.
Yeah, me neither.
I never had a party of 2 people like where we play on the same little screen. So I don't know. Maybe they figured out that those are just extras that that's fat they could have cut off, and that nobody was using it, or at least not that many people are using it, and you're not really missing much out of it by removing it. So we'll see. But only $100 difference. I don't know. That's it is what it is. But if you're not going to use those features, then go ahead and get the new one. Save $100. Use the $100 to buy a game, or a carrying case for it, or something else like that. So.
Speaking of games, we also learned that the TurboGrafx 16 is coming out March 2020 with at least 50-ish games, including some rare gems from Japan. I don't know if you guys played with the TurboGrafx back in the day.
I did not.
You did not? Because that was from...
I'm sorry, I was saying the TurboGrafx is the first console I ever bought with my own money as a kid.
Oh, wow. Cool.
That was birthday money. I got a bunch of birthday money one year, and I bought a TurboGrafx with it.
Oh my God, you're making me feel so old, because that was released when I was born.
Now I feel old.
1987. It's when it came out.
87? That doesn't sound right.
Let me wait. Hold on. Let me check. I'm sorry.
It had to be like 91, I think. 90, 91.
It came out. Release date was October 30th, 1987 in Japan, but North America got it August 29th, 1989.
Okay. Yeah, so that makes sense.
Old.
So if it came out in August, my birthday was October, and that's probably when I bought it. But yeah, TurboGrafx was cool. There's not a lot of like popular like franchise style games. I mean, when you think of TurboGrafx, I think the only like franchise you might know about or think about would be Bonk, and that's really about it. I mean, Keith Courage came with it, but I don't think anybody cares about Keith Courage or even knows Keith Courage. Like you say Keith Courage to somebody, they'll probably just look at you cross-eyed. But there's TurboGrafx had some cool games on it though. They had like a Darkwing Duck game on it. R-Type, I love R-Type games. R-Type games are one of my favorite ones. But is there a list, Gio?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Let's see if I can mute myself without muting everybody.
I think you can. Good luck. Alien Crush, Victory Run, Blazing Lasers, Neutopia, Dungeon Explorer, R-Type, Moto Rotor, Power Golf, Wise Book 1 and 2, Ninja Spirit, JJ and Jeff, Space Harrier, Military Madness, Chu Man Fu, Psychosis, Bonk's Revenge, Parasol Stars, Kadash, Neo Adventure Island, Air Zonk, Neutopia 2, Soldier Blade, Lords of Thunder, Bomberman 93. And a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I think I've recognized maybe like 4 games on that list.
Yeah, I don't think I've played any of them, to be honest with you. That's not a console I played or ever got my hands on.
Yeah, it was cool. I remember because what was interesting about it is the game cartridges were like on a card, like the size of a credit card, and you'd put that into the system. So it wasn't like a disc or it wasn't like a big old cartridge, or anything like that. I just remember it being like little cards that you would put in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Graphics. Let me check a picture of it because I don't think I've ever seen them. Hold on.
Yeah, Lionheart Splatterhouse was awesome on TurboGrafx. It was basically Splatterhouse. If you never played it, you were basically somebody who dressed up as Jason Voorhees, but you were a good guy, but you were just going around just killing monsters and demons, and it was like bloody and gory. Like you'd hit them with a baseball bat, and they would just explode into body parts. Cool stuff like that.
Yeah. They look. I'm looking at the pictures. They look pretty cool.
Yeah, Bonk
Like
was fun. Cards. Bonk was like it was like a platformer, but you were like a little cave baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would just go around and you were just, you had to hit stuff with your big giant water baby head.
Somebody asked in the chat that I read comics, manga, and novels. How does anyone have time for games? We don't, or at least I don't.
Yeah, the time is the one thing you can't. That's really your main budget is time. Is how much you can actually do in a day or in a weekend or whatever. But I mean, if you're the kind of person that wants to do all that, then you figure out ways. Same with anything, you figure out ways to do it, to carve time out.
Yeah, I cut off most of TV simply because there's stuff to read and movies to watch. I don't know. I had to cut something off, so TV went bye-bye.
Yeah. There's always something you can cut out. That's one of the reasons why on my channel I don't make videos anymore. I had to cut that time out. Really, it was because I started going to the gym. I started working out. And I started doing my diet routine and all that kind of stuff. And that time that I took making videos is now time that I spend, in the gym and stuff like that instead. So if you really want to do something, then you find a way to make it happen. But you have to cut something out. So.
Yep.
Is there any other questions going on in the chat?
Do you guys buy weekly floppies anymore?
Not really.
No.
I don't buy floppies, but I get singles every week. I don't read like a series in singles. Other than Fantastic Four is the only series that I actually buy the singles of, and I read the actual singles of a series. I'll pick up like number 1 to new issues, one shots, little mini series and things like that. Still with me, I have to know what's going on in comics for the most part. But if I'm going to buy and read something, I definitely, same with everybody else here, probably I wait for the oversized hardcovers. But I'm lucky enough, I have a different privilege than most people that I can read the singles and I can read the trades and stuff like that, and still get those stories before a hardcover comes out. I know if I want it or not.
Is there a Carnage event coming out?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Big Carnage event. It's called Absolute Carnage. I think. Does it come out? No, it comes out in September. Or I think it's September. And the only reason I'm saying that is because we have a signing in September that's going to have Ryan Stegman, who's the artist of Venom, and is going to be the artist on Absolute Carnage.
Cool.
So yeah, it's a huge event that Donny Cates has been plugging away on since he started his Venom run for the most part. So it's all been. There's been a lot of cool stuff with Venom lately. A lot of mini series, a lot of things like that. And it's all been kind of adding up to this big event. So Carnage is going to have a cool event this fall. I think it comes out in September again. And speaking of Donny Cates, this week his Thanos hardcover comes out.
Ooh, goody!
Which is definitely a must buy. I think that was a good series. I'll answer the questions now. Yes, it's worth upgrading if you have the trades or the singles. Yes, you can read it without having to read Jeff Lemire's Thanos first. And I think that's about it. I think those are the basic normal questions we get asked every time a new book gets out. But yeah, totally worth it.
Nice. I think that's all I got for news, unless you guys know of any other stories.
Chris M says number 1 comes out 8/7. Okay, so August 7th is when Absolute Carnage comes out, I guess.
I'm pretty sure there's a third Grant Morrison Batman Omni coming out because it's going to be Batman Incorporated and Batman and Robin, right?
Yeah. No, it says on the first Grant Morrison Omnibus is that there's going to be 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, all that's left to collect is the incorporated pre-New 52 and New 52 with a couple one-shots, and that's it.
I don't think it's been officially solicited yet. So I'm thinking that's why people keep asking. People are worried that they don't know if it's coming out or not. Kind of like with Swamp Thing, Absolute Swamp Thing, and Day Tripper, and everything else that keeps getting pushed around that everybody wants.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is there a hardcover for the Wade Samney Black Widow stuff? Really digging that art. Chris Samney's great. Matthew in the chat. I don't think there's a hardcover for that. I think there might be just 2 trades.
Yeah, I've never seen a hardcover for it. That would be an awesome hardcover.
Yeah, because it's basically the same art, same creative team for the most part of Mark Waid's Daredevil. Chris Samney did most of the art on that too.
Oh, I totally forgot about a news item. There is a new primetime Flintstones cartoon in development.
Oh, it's a new cartoon?
Yeah, it's Warner Brothers Animation is developing a new primetime animated series based on the Flintstones, according to Variety. The project is reportedly being developed with writer, actor, and director Elizabeth Banks and her Brownstone Productions thingamajig. The Flintstones would be in 2020, I think. But yeah, apparently we're going to get a primetime reboot, more adult-oriented animated series, which I'm hoping they take inspiration from the comic book because that was amazing.
Was brilliant.
I have not read a single issue of that book.
Good heavens.
Oh, you got to read it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I keep hearing good stuff about it. Yeah. All that that kind of redone Hanna-Barbera stuff I heard was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only ones I haven't read from that line, Wacky Racers and I think I have everything else. Future Quest is fantastic.
Oh yeah, I read Future Quest. That was fun. That was cool.
The Jetsons is pretty cool. Snagglepuss is amazing. Flintstones is amazing too. Scooby Apocalypse is a ton of fun. And I don't know. I'm probably missing another title, but most of the reinventing of the Hanna-Barbera universe is pretty cool. It's pretty fun.
Oh, you know, I dug Scooby Apocalypse too.
Yeah,
that's another one. That's one I would like to have a hardcover of.
Mm-hmm.
That was a book that I just picked up just because it just sounded cool, while everybody else thought it was stupid because you know it's hard for people to kind of change their look of or what they think is Scooby Doo and the gang. But man, that was great stuff. That was really fun. I fell off of it after a while, but I would like to go pick it back up again.
Yeah, same here.
And Future's Quest is cool because Blue Falcon was in it.
Mm-hmm.
And Doc Shaner did a lot of the art.
Yeah, it looks very retro with Shaner's art in it.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, the Jetsons one was from Palmiotti. That was pretty fun too, how they reimagined the world post-apocalypse, and now they're living up in the skies and in space. And there's going to be a collision with a meteor, I think. So they're trying to save the Earth and all that stuff. It's more science-based. It's pretty fun.
That sounds great. You said Snagglepuss is fantastic?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
I need to read this stuff. Sounds great.
So yeah, but as for news, that's it for me. I ain't got nothing else. I'm looking online for anything, but
what about the Ninja Turtle happenings? Did we talk about Ninja Turtles?
Oh yeah. You wanted to mention that. What happened in TMNT? Because I haven't been keeping up with the title.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with it really either for a long time. I get those in hardcover. But with issue 95, and the only reason I really know about it is because it's been kind of all over the internet news and, you know, getting a lot of phone calls and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Issue 95 that came out last week was a surprise introduction of a female Ninja Turtle. So there's now going to be a 5th Ninja Turtle in the series.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
I forget I don't know who she is because, again, like I said, I haven't really been keeping up with the series. But either way, yeah, something happens in the book. I don't want to get into the spoilers of things. Something happens, and there is now a female Ninja Turtle. So super excited about that. It's always kind of fun to see what they're going to do with new characters, and it's always fun to kind of just see what happens next. And you know what? It's been a boys' club for the longest time. Why not throw a female Ninja Turtle in there? We had one before, Venus, back in the way back when they did that live action series. And everybody seems to kind of hate that character. So we'll see what happens with
Venus de Milo.
But it's going to be fun because San Diego's this week, and they're doing a big promotion for that issue. They got like special exclusives and stuff like that at the show.
Well, Gio, you'll be happy to know that Tyler Blunt has wants to review book number 1 of TMNT for the Dog and Bone show.
Awesome.
And I am going to do that with him. Not this week because we've already got our books this week. Green Lantern and the Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps 1 and 2. We're doing that this week.
Yeah.
But for the following week, we're going to do TMNT number 1.
Yeah.
Now that I have them all.
Good
job, man. You got hooked up, Jess.
I sure did. I got majorly hooked up.
That one guy in the group who says that his the IT guy at his job keeps giving him big old omnibus.
Is that for real?
I don't know. After the 15th time, I start questioning it. But yeah, no. You got. What'd you end up getting? Just tell us the story.
Let me wait. It's Jimmy Pasantes. He under his wife's name Corrine on the Omnibus Collectors Comic Swap and Community found out through, I guess, watching the show that Geo had convinced me to try Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the IDW series. And his wife texted me like that, not that night, but the next couple days, like, don't buy any of the books. And of course, I had already bought 1 through 3. And she said, well, don't buy any others. And I said, okay. And so then he gets wind of the fact that I also said that I was buying the second Marvel Masterworks Captain America Jack Kirby. And he said, don't buy that either. And I go, okay. I already had volume 1, and I got this huge 20-pound box that was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from IDW 4 through 8, and the sealed omnibus of Jack Kirby. I don't think I have them down here. Where'd I end up putting them? They're not down here right now. They must be out
already. Jess?
Did I what?
Did you sell them already?
I flipped them. They're out in the other room, I think. And he got me the Jack Kirby Captain America Mad Bomb omnibus, which I had foolishly sold 3 years ago or something because I wanted $100 or something, and I've regretted it ever since, and I haven't been able to find it for a good price. And he sent me that, and it was such a nice thing for him to do. I was so grateful that I, made a big post about it. But now I have 1 through 8 of TMNT, whereas a month ago I had 0. And I also now I'll be selling my Marvel Masterworks #1 copy of Captain America Jack Kirby because I don't need it anymore.
Nice. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. It was really, really cool of both of them to give that to me. And so Tyler saw that and said he loves Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and would I like to review book 1 with him? And so I said, yeah, that sounds cool.
Well,
so I'm really pumped.
I'm looking forward to it because that series is a ton of fun. You're gonna have a blast. It's really fun.
Well, good. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, now, Jess, you got to get the secret history of the Foot Clan now.
And what is that?
That is the greatest, most important part of that TMNT series.
Oh, great.
Not really. I'm just saying that to kind of blow it up a little bit. But
oh, all right.
It's a part of the TMNT series. It's the history of the Foot Clan in the IDW universe. It's really cool. It has I have like this super oversized, like bigger than an absolute slipcase hardcover for it. It's really neat.
Oh. Yeah. Well, Gio on the Convince Me to Read It episode convinced me to read it. And
if you're reading it, maybe we should all kind of like, as a reading, as like a book club, like a reading group. Like,
sure.
Get into it too. I wouldn't mind reading the first hardcover again.
That'd be fun.
Dude, what kind of? We might have talked about this before, Jess. But what kind of experience do you have with the Ninja Turtles already?
That would be 0.
Okay.
None.
Because there's the IDW universe has a different origin story.
Okay.
So yeah, exactly. I mean, for you, that's gonna be the first. That's gonna be the first origin story you've ever read. But
yeah,
for a lot of people,
here's my only connection. I have a fraternity brother that wrote the music and lyrics for the movie that came out in the 90s. That's it.
Which song?
No, for the whole movie.
The score of the movie.
The score of the movie.
I was thinking like, because there were some really cool hip hop songs on that soundtrack.
Whatever one that went Ninja Turtles, you can count on us. That's all I remember.
That's cool.
I haven't. That's nice.
He wrote the whole thing.
Ninja Turtles movie is still great. That's still a good movie. That's still one of the better comic book movies out there.
Well, I was friends with him, but I haven't talked to him since we graduated. But we were good friends in college. 35 years ago.
Woo!
Or wait, what year is this? 2019?
2019.
38 years ago. Whee!
Wow. Can you imagine if he stumbles upon this video by chance? And he's like, hey, I remember that. And then, he gets in contact with you.
Wait, Gabe, when were you born?
Me?
Yeah.
1980.
Oh, 1980. Okay. 1981 is when I graduated from college.
Oh, boy.
Now we all know each other's age.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun to read.
Hell, Denver. Jess, could you do that again? I'm gonna make it my ringtone.
Just rewind the video.
That's funny.
Oh wait, I was looking something up for somebody.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it for news. Do we have any questions from the chat?
I saw some questions. Let's see.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, somebody was asking about DC, but
Oh my God, there was a whole huge thing on
Yeah,
DC.
people were really digging into it. I forgot who it was. I'm sorry, but whoever asked if the volume 9 for the Ninja Turtles hardcover, it comes out next week. It comes out the 15th.
This says, yeah, volume 9 was listed on in-stock trades for last week, but you're saying it comes out this week? I don't remember seeing.
That's the FOC date. I'm sorry, wrong month. August 7th. It's gonna be the 7th.
Yeah.
August 7th is when volume 9 comes out?
Yes.
Mhm.
FOC is this weekend. That's why I was like, that sounds familiar because I was making my orders for it. But it comes out the 7th.
I want Omnidog musical ringtones too.
Can we just get Jess to just kind of like monotonally sing every theme song?
I have the worst voice. But I do know one thing, and that is InStockTrades.com is the place to go to get your hardcover and softcover collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. Every quarter there's an Omnibroslive discount code. If you order $50 or more in your order for your collected editions in the United States, you get free shipping, fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. There, make that your ringtone. InStockTrades.com.
Love it. It's the best jingle.
So tomorrow on the show is our weekly reads, hauls, and previews.
And Gabe, let me tempt you with what I have.
Ooh.
I'll give you a little hint
Teaser.
of what I bought.
Uh-oh.
Small teaser.
Oh, I know what that is. I know what you got, buddy. That's
Just
the
to
same thing I'll be
tease you.
talking about too. I'll be talking about the same thing this week probably. Actually, I haven't been on the last couple of Mondays. I haven't talked about hauls in a while. I got a bunch of shit recently.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be the last of it for a while because my washing machine took a dump.
No.
Like literally.
You weren't on last week when I had my. Were you on, Gio?
I was. Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Mhm.
When I had my pain. Were you on for when I had my pain pill haul?
I got in at the last few books when you
The
were.
last few bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered a bunch of books I couldn't remember because I did it right as I just got done with surgery and I was under the influence of my pain pills, and I don't remember any of them. I didn't remember ordering. This is a book that I still had on my wish list. I don't remember ordering this. It's still on my wish list. It's still on my wish list. I don't remember ordering. I still don't remember ordering this.
They're gonna do something to your credit card, Jess, where you have to like spit on it or put some blood on it so they can tell if you're fucked up on painkillers or not. It's almost like a breathalyzer.
The War of Kings Omni is coming up next Sunday, Aiku. It was supposed to be coming up today, but I just couldn't do it. I just had too much to do. But it's Fariha's finished it, and I'm almost done with it. But some things just got in the way, and I couldn't do it. But it is definitely going to be next Sunday. The bet should be Luis dressing up. What's that?
You're talking about your read-through that you're doing of the Annihilation storyline.
Exactly.
Okay.
That pain pill haul was hilarious. I don't remember a single fucking book. The bet should be Luis dressing up and just singing Black Flag. I could do that. I have tons of those lyrics memorized, especially early Black Flag. Joe Chip, I do remember lots of stuff.
Before the pain pills kicked in.
Yeah. I remember stuff. Come on. I do remember stuff.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I do forget some stuff.
I'm telling you, we should all just one day do a show where we're all just fucked up on something, and then we're just the whole episode be us just buying stuff online.
That is a good idea.
Good idea for now, but future us will be like, why did we do that?
Well, that's the risk you got to take.
I can't believe the Ninja Turtles has like 9 hardcovers coming out already. Jesus.
It's insane. And volume 10 is solicited too for January.
Yeah, it's like 100. It's almost at 100 issues because 95 just came out. I think that's much longer than the original Mirage run ever was.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Krang is in the cover for volume 10. That looks amazing. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, NFL dude, Nervous Breakdowns, the one NFL Black Flag song that I have memorized. I used to skate on my Black Flag skateboard to that back in 1982 or 83. I had a Black Flag skateboard that I traded to Steve at Third Eye Comics for $300 worth of comics. And it was an awesome skateboard. And I had my Walkman on, and I used to listen to Nervous Breakdown by Black Flag on my Walkman. So that's the one I still have memorized. To me, that is the greatest Black Flag song ever. I know you guys are all probably Henry Rollins fans, but that's still my favorite. Worlds in Ink, Harrow County is awesome. It is totally worth getting. Especially the big, huge library editions.
And it's only 4 hardcover.
Ordered pizza.
Right? Ooh.
All he wanted was a Pepsi. That's suicidal tendencies, El Denver.
Yeah, I think Harrow County is 4 hardcovers. I think you're right about that, Gio.
Nice. Should be easy to collect.
But that's a good book for like if you want to do any kind of like horror, scary, like October, Halloween kind of reads. That's a good read for that kind of stuff.
We should do a Halloween special. So maybe not on the date, but something for October, something spooky. I don't know.
Trent said that he just bought 20 mangoes on Book Outlet. Speaking of mangoes, Gio, what's going on with the Otaku Bro show or whatever? Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we totally forgot to mention that. Okay, so before we started, I'm still not even sure what's the name of the show, but for now it's called Otaku Bros, and it was supposed to be once a month, but instead we kind of restructured things. Or Ryley did for the most part. And we are going to do a schedule change. Instead of it being a monthly show, it's going to take part of the Thursday lineup at least twice a month, right?
From my understanding, yes.
Yeah.
So
every other
Thursday. Yeah. That way Jess has a day off.
Yeah, so every month you'll get 2 regular Thursday OmniBros shows and 2 otaku or manga shows as well.
Yeah, Just is doing so many podcasts that it was starting to become elderly abuse. So he needs some time off.
So if you want to talk about and learn about manga and anime and all that fun stuff, then yeah, you're going to get that twice a month, Thursdays with Ryley and myself and somebody else, a third person or fourth guest. If Ryley can't make it, I'll host it. So you'll have a manga themed show twice a month from now on Thursdays.
Awesome.
Yeah, I
8
like
p.m.
how you guys have more. You guys get more manga collectors on there to talk about stuff too.
Yeah, it's fun.
You're
It's fun
getting people from the group.
because our wonderful sponsor, they also carry a ton of manga as well. So if we can redirect that traffic to IST and to, for them to buy more manga and consume that genre or medium, that's great. It makes us very happy, and I'm sure IST is very happy as well.
Excellent idea.
I don't know when it takes. It's starting next month, right? The changes.
When does it start now?
You're asking the 2 guys that are not going to be on the show.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know. Monday or next Thursday, I'll let you know when the starting date is. But it should be out soon.
Speaking of Cullen Bunn, somebody asked if 6 Gun is worth getting.
Oh,
And
yes.
that's 1,000% yes.
Yeah, Gabe and I are in 100% agreement. Yes.
So much so that I upgraded from the regular deluxe hardcovers to the Gunslinger hardcovers. I think I have all.
And those are bitchin'.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are. That's one thing that's really funny about this hobby, or some of the other collectors in it, is they don't like those Gunslingers because they don't match. Like each slipcase is different.
That's what I like about them.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
The first slipcase is even more is extremely unique because it opens like a side hinge and you pull everything out. It's not like and then the slipcase is inside of it, so it's a slipcase with a box around it. So it's really extra cool. But yeah, I that's either way you read that series, whether it's in the little trades or the deluxes or the Gunslingers, it's one of the best unknown comic books out there. I don't think that book gets enough talk at all.
Yeah, agreed. Joe Chip, was that you that I promised the nail biter review to? What are you apologizing to Joe Chip about?
Because he wrote that he missed the last live show because I did not schedule it in advance.
Oh,
So he could only watch the last few minutes. I'm sorry.
You can always go back and rewatch it. It's on YouTube forever.
Fortunately and unfortunately.
Until the day that Jess takes too many pain pills and accidentally deletes our YouTube account.
I don't know how to do that.
Suddenly,
You'll find out when you're messed up on painkillers. Watch.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Joe. I'm gonna try and do it this week.
Suddenly
Joe.
all the
I'm gonna try and do it this week for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, see, even Tyler Trent said, I hate that volume 1 is taller than the rest in regards to the Gunslinger.
Yes, I have the murder editions, and I'm going to review them specifically for Joe Chip. I'm going to do a review of just those books.
Nice. OmniBros is just like the Super Bowl. Gotta watch live. True.
So somebody's asking about the Hush omnibus. There's no update on that or anything. It's still canceled.
Boo.
Yeah, that's that, and that Batman Burnside or Batgirl or Burnside omnibus is like the only times I was ever really disappointed that something got canceled.
I really wanted that Batgirl one.
Yeah, I was really just heartbroken over that.
I want more of the Simone run, to be honest.
Me too.
But I'll take Burnside too. They're both great.
The Simone run has nothing but the regular trades and the regular small hardcovers, right?
Yep.
Carl Ann, don't worry. There's not enough pain pills in the world to make me like Batman Odyssey.
Just his heart will stop. Before
Yeah, I'd probably OD before I ever liked Batman Odyssey. Yikes.
Oh, boy. I've never read that stuff. I want to read it just because you dislike it so much that I want to check it out.
Oh, you will. Yeah. You'll be so confused and befuddled and just shocked and amazed and in just general wonderment at what one man can think of and can think of as good.
Awesome.
Well, there's a part in there where Batman's riding like a raptor.
Yeah. under the earth.
Yeah. And there's another part where he's on a train and he needs to get people off the train. So the way Batman, his great plan to get people off the train is to shoot at them.
That's terrible.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Oh, L. Denver is bringing up some bad memories when Aquaman by Peter David Volume 3 got canceled.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. That's how I felt about Kyle Rayner Green Lantern Volume 3 getting canceled.
Oh, yeah.
That sucked too.
Thank you for the compliment, Chip.
I wanted to. I'm gonna get Ron Mars to sign it for me, but that's gonna be it. You know, there's no 3. I got most of the singles though. I think I still kept those.
You know, the Peter David stuff, if they come back and revisit it as oversized hardcovers or an omnibus, that would be pretty awesome. Hopefully they do that. Hopefully.
Oh, you know what? Now I'm just drudging up bad memories again. Impulse getting canceled. That sucked.
Yeah.
That was one that I'm not gonna say everybody wanted, but I know I did. I know Omar did, and I know there's a subgroup of people that really like Impulse and that early Roberto Ramos art and really wanted that omnibus. It's all good. You know, if that's what it takes for DC to restructure themselves and hopefully put them on track in the right way to put out better titles, then you know I'll sacrifice that if we get really good stuff out of this towards the end. And then they canceled Mad Magazine, and then after canceling the Vertigo line, but yeah.
Okay, let's see. I think I did the in-stock trades jingle twice.
Yep.
Do we have anything left to say, or are we all spoken out?
Be kind to each other.
Tomorrow. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Be kind to each other. Be nice. Have a great weekend. I don't know.
Omnibros Live tomorrow night at 8. Gio speaking from the heart.
Yeah. And read more comics and enjoy life. That's my advice.
And come say hi to me at San Diego.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to be alone.
Take a picture with Gabe. Tag us.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Take pictures. Tag us on Instagram. All that fun stuff. But yeah. So I think that's all. That's all we have for now. All right.
Okay.
This is always awkward. The ending is always awkward. Like, are you sure you're done? Are we all done? Let's get done. Are we done?
I'm just looking for. Oh, there's the way to end it. I was looking for it. Okay, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to all our viewers. Thank you to all the chatters. We appreciate all the support we get. Please give us a like. Please subscribe. And we love you all very much. Thank you all for putting up with this new format. We'll get better at it as we go along. Peace
All right.
and love. Peace and love. End your broadcast. Yeah, I just said so.